Okay everybody, how's it going? Today's a video, quick palm video. So right now I'm gonna go backwards here. I'm in my utility room in my basement. So all my palms are my basement in the palm room, as you know. So I wanted to do a quick video on watering palm trees indoors. One of the ways I do it actually. So this palm is drier than dry. I put a dehumidifier on in my palm room because I was getting a little bit of mold. It was too humid, and the dehumidifier is also acting to warm the room up. So now I have to keep up with my watering more. So I got 3 Adonidia Merrillii here in one pot, Christmas palms. This was a rescue from a Home Depot this year for 35 bucks, a 7-gallon. So it's not doing the greatest. It is pushing out new growth. I did get a mealybug and some spider mites. So I've got a little bit of crown rot on one of them from all of the liquid I sprayed on it. Hopefully it grows out of it, I hope. But it's time to water. So what I've done is, it's right above my sump pump pit. If most people have them nowadays, not everybody, but so there's the pit right there. And so I'm gonna give it at least 2 of these cans. The reason why I usually dump a bucket, but the bucket is too aggressive and it moves all the dirt around. So if I can use my watering can, and by the way, this water, here we go here. So you wanna give this thing a really good soak, completely all around. The reason why I'm using the watering can is because it's gentle and it's letting the water soak into the roots really well. If you just dump a bucket on it, sometimes it won't soak. So I'm gonna do 1 or 2 of these watering cans. Like I said, it's a 7-gallon. Typically what they say is how many gallon pot you use or you have is how many gallons of water you give it. So you want to give it a really good drench. Let these roots get soaked. Now this root ball is actually pretty large. There's a little bit of a hump there. It's hard to see from the camera. But this thing could almost use a bigger pot. But I'm not going to repot it right now. I'm going to leave it in this pot because it's happy. But yeah, so soak it really well all the way around. Let it get soaked. Get the bubbles out of it. You can't hear it because the furnace is running, but all the water is draining out the bottom and into the sump. So I'm going to do 1 more of those with warm water that's about the same as the room that it's coming from, which is 80 degrees. Look at that. Bugs. Spider mites. Very tough indoors to keep that stuff away. I'm gonna, when I'm done this video, I'm gonna spray those leaves down with some insecticide soap and give them a wipe with a wash mitt and help get some of them off before I put it back in its home, in its room. But anyway, this is how I water my big palms indoors for the winter. Nice warm water over the sump, let it drain to the sump, not a big deal. We have a really good soil drainage here around this house, so the sump doesn't run that often. So I'm not hurting it by all means. And I'll do that and then put it back. So coming up this weekend on Saturday, I'm gonna do a video. We're gonna have 10 degrees Celsius day here in Ontario, really warm for January. And I'm gonna do a video on my 15-gallon foxtail. It's a 10-footer. And we're gonna water it outside while we have the warm weather and give it a good soak. And we'll do a video on that. But anyway, everybody, thanks for watching and have a good day. See you, bye.